Hey everyone, welcome to Sideshow's First Look. Today we'll be taking a look at the Wonder Woman 6-scale figure by Hot Toys, part of Warner Bros. 100th anniversary celebration. The box features striking imagery of the Wonder Woman figure and is wrapped in metallic shades that evoke the tonal qualities of her signature armor. Opening that box reveals the Wonder Woman figure and all of her accessories encased in 2 layers of protective foam. Here's everything that comes with the Wonder Woman figure, which you can see standing there in the center atop her display base. To the right, you can see her sword, her shield, a harness and S-hooks on which the shield can be mounted, and a decorative stand for the sword. The left side is dominated by a decorative thematic backdrop with the Wonder Woman logo at the top, as well as a roll of decorative ornamentation for that backdrop. Additionally, you can see the posable Lasso of Hestia, a coiled segment of the lasso for gripping, Wonder Woman's tiara, an armlet for optional display, a pair of swap-out bracelets, and 5 swap-out hands, including a trio of gripping hands and a pair of gesturing hands. The Wonder Woman figure stands at nearly 11.5 inches in overall height and is comprised of a seamless silicone body wrapped around a sturdy endoskeleton. The portrait is sculpted and painted to portray an excellent likeness to that of Gal Gadot in her role as Wonder Woman, with soft variations in flesh tones accenting the details of her features and lifelike eyes that gaze slightly to the left. The crowning feature of that portrait is a full head of rooted wool hair, a raven black river of loose waves flowing down to mid-back, perfectly styled right out of the box. The bustier is composed of a semi-flexible sculpted plastic with crisp, sharp details painted in tones of gold and metallic red, and the panels of the skirt are similarly decorated in tones of metallic blue trimmed in gold. A pair of shiny silver and gold bracelets of submission grace Wonder Woman's forearms, leading down to the hands, which are wrapped in sculpted straps painted to simulate leather. The knee-high armored boots, capped by a pair of pole lanes, are painted in tones that match the bustier, with front and back elements held together by sculpted straps painted to simulate brown leather. The tiara can be affixed to the forehead like so, sliding it under the hair and over the ears. Removing the left hand allows the straps of the shield to be slid over the figure's forearm, and using an appropriate gripping hand on the foremost grip will secure it in place. The harness is an impressive faux leather accessory with sculpted golden ornamentation at strategic connection points. Adding the harness to the figure like so creates a more battle-ready look to Wonder Woman, and doing so will also give the option of adding the sword and shield to the figure's back. Additionally, the harness features a loop from which can be hung the Lasso of Hestia when not being wielded by the Wonder Woman figure. And when the lasso is being wielded, there's an additional sculpted lasso segment that can be applied to simulate a tighter loop around the gripping hand. The decorative opaque Bracelets of Submission can be swapped out for this additional pair with a transparent powered look. The armlet can be slid up the left arm, where it rests snugly in place, gripped by the soft silicone of the arm. This massive decorative backdrop stands a towering 18 inches in height and can be added to the foundation of the display base. And applying the loop of additional material in a coil provides some depth and direction to complement whatever heroic look you can conjure for the figure. Wonder Woman's portrait rests on a double ball-jointed neck and can look in all directions as well as lean a bit to either side. The shoulders will shrug, dip, press, and row. And they'll also allow the arms to lift laterally about 80 degrees. Also from that position, they can be swung back about 30 degrees. The arms will also elevate to the front about 120 degrees and about 60 degrees to the rear. The joint at the elbows provides more than 90 degrees of flex. And the arms will also pivot a bit. The torso will crunch a bit to the front, extend a bit to the back, and lean just a touch to either side. And there's even a little bit of twist to be had. The legs will elevate laterally about 80 degrees. They'll also kick out to the front around 90 degrees and about 75 degrees to the back. The joints at the knees will provide about 80 degrees of flex, and the legs will also rotate a bit as well. A complex series of joints in the ankles will allow the feet to rotate, as well as extend in all directions. This has been Sideshow's first look at the Wonder Woman 6-scale figure by Hot Toys, part of the Warner Bros. 100th anniversary celebration. For more information about this figure, or to see the wide selection of DC-related figures available from Hot Toys, follow the link below. Thank you for watching our video, and as always, don't forget to let your geek sideshow.